last year that the Bugatti residences by Binghatti achieved record-breaking highest rate per square foot milestone.
Hi guys, welcome to Roadies Realtors. Today we will dive deep into the world of knowledge, innovation and investment in UAE and beyond. Today's episode is truly special because we are joined by Dubai's one of the fastest growing and popular developer, Binghatti. From bold architectural designs to strategic locations, Binghatti has become a synonym to quality and creativity. So today we will be uncovering their journey, why investors and end users are trusting Binghatti, and how you can be a part of their vision for a modern living in Dubai. So if you are a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor or just curious about real estate, this episode is for you. Let's dive in.
In the first chapter of today's video, we are going to understand the history of Binghatti Developments. Binghatti as a development started back in 2008, but today they are one of the most prominent real estate developers across UAE, and they are not just building residential apartments over here, but they are transforming the entire real estate industry with their innovations into the creativity which they brought into the real estate industry. Binghatti was founded back in 2008 by Dr. Hussein Binghatti with a vision to transform the real estate industry of Dubai altogether. But today their vision is currently taken care by his own son, architecture by profession, Mr. Muhammad Binghatti. Because of his vision and his rapid aggression towards Dubai real estate, he has transformed the entire real estate industry with the developments he has made across Dubai's market. In 2008, when they started as a real estate developer, they were a small scale developer focusing mostly onto the residential and mixed use buildings, especially into an area called as Dubai Silicon Oasis. But from 2014 till 2018, their most prominent areas where they transformed the real estate industry and see a rapid growth of expansion was Jumeirah Village Circle, Business Bay and Marina. Going forward from 2019 to 2025 till present, they have entered into the ultra luxury segment of real estate by not only partnering with world-renowned brands but making sure they are providing iconic architectural design with aggressive delivery timelines and an affordable luxury concept. One of their most recognized brands and collaborations are Bugatti Residences by Binghatti, Mercedes Places by Binghatti and Burj Binghatti, that is Jacob & Co Residences, one of the tallest residential tower in Dubai. Today, any investor or end user or someone who is curious about Dubai real estate market, he always makes sure that he is first understanding the portfolio of Binghatti Developers. They today have more than 50 plus projects in Dubai which valued over more than 20 billion dirhams. Today, anyone who is eyeing to invest in Dubai, Binghatti is the one who provides the first hand experience of the entire market altogether. Today we are going to uncover 3 of their major locations where Binghatti is more prominent in. One of such locations is Jumeirah Village Circle. Then we'll uncover the location Business Bay and Al Jaddaf. So make sure you're staying on the video till then. The first location which we are going to uncover today is Jumeirah Village Circle. Jumeirah Village Circle was first established by Nakheel as a developer. They started this development back in 2008. But going forward from 2014 till 2018 and even today, this location was prominently developed by the developer Binghatti itself. Binghatti here has more than 36 projects, out of which 28 projects are already delivered. Binghatti here has not only delivered the entire landscape of JVC with iconic designs of structures of their buildings, but being the most prominent developer in JVC, the rents have also escalated and the price appreciation which we have seen in last 3 years, especially in this area, is something which is uncomparable to any other area of Dubai. Today, the kind of rentals and the appreciation we have seen in Jumeirah Village Circle is higher than any other residential area of Dubai. Jumeirah Village Circle as a location is the most loved location for all the residents who are working nearby to this area. One of the most strategic locations of Dubai. From here, you can reach to Dubai Marina within 15 minutes. You can reach to downtown Dubai within 20 minutes and you can reach to the southern part of Dubai within 20 minutes itself. On the left hand side of Jumeirah Village Circle, you have the Jubilee Industrial Area and the Free Zone area, and the right hand side is Dubai Internet City, Dubai Media City, and just below that you have 4 other cities called as Dubai Sports City, Motor City, Studio City and Production City. Jumeirah Village Circle is surrounded entirely by the commercial places all around. Every single person who is walking into these locations, Jumeirah Village Circle becomes the most prominent location for them and most desirable location to stay inside. You don't only have residential buildings, but you have commercial places, you have supermarkets, you have schools, you have a circle mall. Everything is there inside JVC. And why people do choose Binghatti in that location? Because of their delivery timelines. One of the most important aspect to look into Binghatti Developments is their aggressive delivery timeline. Binghatti Developer always makes sure that they're delivering any property minimum 6 months to 24 months of timeline. That's it. Any investment you see in Dubai today with any developer, the minimum timeline for every developer which they give is 3 years to 5 years. But with Binghatti, you can get the property delivered in within 6 months to 24 months of timeline. And that is how you can start looking for your own investment right here in Dubai. Especially the expats who are looking for ready to move in apartments, Binghatti is the perfect choice to get, because Binghatti doesn't only provide you a simple residential building, but the kind of amenities they provide inside the building, the facility, the experience which you get as soon as you enter into a Binghatti building, the lobby area, reception, the pool, the gym, everything is something which is incomparable to any other developer in that area specific. The rentals for Binghatti buildings in JVC are higher than any other tier 2 or tier 3 building. So someone who wants to become a landlord in the future and who wants to make sure that he's getting the highest rental appreciation in the future, he should always make sure he's investing in Binghatti if he's looking into the area of JVC. The next most important location where Binghatti has most of the developments are Business Bay. But why exactly Business Bay? Business Bay as a location is centrally located. It's in the heart of the city. It's a location which is right adjacent to downtown Dubai, where you have the Burj Khalifa and the Dubai Mall. So today, for anyone who is coming to Dubai, if they wanted to stay nearby to the area of downtown Dubai, they mostly prefer to the location called as Business Bay, because it's a centrally connectivity towards Sheikh Zayed Road, Al Khail Road and Dubai Water Canal. Also, it offers the easy access to the metro station right on the red line of metro. So that's why most of the people today who come to Dubai, they always prefer to look into this location because of the facilities provided by urban luxury living. Here you have the mix of residential buildings, you have the mix of commercial office spaces, workspaces for the entrepreneurs, freelancers. For someone who is looking to work into a co-working spaces, they have a place over here. Also, you have many hotel apartment buildings over here. So it's a safe haven for all the investors to look into the short-term leasing area as well. Business Bay offers wide variety of investment options across this area, starting from the adjacent to Sheikh Zayed Road going towards the Water Canal. And here Binghatti has developed many such landmark buildings. Three of the major collaborations which they have done with the world renowned brands are Mercedes-Benz Places, Bugatti Residences and Jacob & Co Residential, which is one of the tallest residential tower in the world, are placed inside Business Bay itself. Along with these three residential landmarks, they also have projects named as Skyrise by Binghatti, Aquarise by Binghatti, One by Binghatti and Sky Hall by Binghatti. But why someone should invest in Business Bay, especially with Binghatti itself? Because again, the most important aspect which we look at is the aggressive delivery timeline and the entry point which Binghatti provides to every investor. Today, when we look at the location of Business Bay, any one bedroom apartment trading from 2 million, 2.5 million dirhams, whereas Binghatti provides you entry point which is starting at 1.8 million dirhams. That is the smoothest and the lowest entry point any investor can get while they are planning to invest in Business Bay as an area. Business Bay, as I told you before, has a location wide variety, because anytime in the future any landscape changed over the course of time where the city is shifting towards Dubai South today, even in this hosh posh, even in this hustle and bustle, Business Bay will still be the location for every end user and investor to look into, because of its proximity to the area called as downtown Dubai. Even today, Business Bay is an ideal location because of the facilities you have inside the community. You have fine dining places, you have cafes, you have bars, you have Dubai Canal, waterfront promenades. Makes it an ideal choice for urban luxury living. With the future connectivity of the metro inside Business Bay, you will have more rental appreciation and the property appreciation for the properties which are currently getting developed inside Business Bay itself. One of the few landmark buildings by Binghatti where an investor as a first time investment can choose is Aquarise, which sits on the Al Khail Road. This project provides you a smooth entry point into studios, 1 bed, 2 bed and 3 bed apartments with an iconic design altogether. You can see to the building itself. This building is almost similar to what you see on Palm, Royal Atlantis. Aquarise as a project provides you resort-like amenities that you have an artificial beach right on the podium level. You have different amenities level. On the top, you have the infinity pool from where you can have the view of the Burj Khalifa. It sits right on the Al Khail Road. On one side, you have the view towards the Maidan, District 1 of Maidan. On the other side, you have the view towards Burj Al Arab, and the third side view is towards Burj Khalifa. This location is very strategic, exactly at the entry-exit point of Al Khail Road, entering towards Business Bay. The second project which I want you guys to focus on is Skyrise. Skyrise was the fastest selling projects for Binghatti, because last year when they launched this project, the studios were launched at the price point of 9,75,000 dirhams only, which is the lowest price for any studio to be get launched in Business Bay. The location sits on Marasi Drive of Business Bay, and it also, look at the landscape of this building, look at the architecture of this building, the way this entire building was shaped. It's a safe haven for the investor who are looking for short-term leasing options within Business Bay. And the other two projects which we can also focus are Sky Hall and One by Binghatti. One by Binghatti is mostly for the end users who are looking for their first home, because also it's right adjacent to Sheikh Zayed Road. It is just 5 minutes away from the metro station. Also a very good choice for the end users. And the other three landmarks which we have already seen: Mercedes Places, Bugatti Residences, and Jacob & Co. Binghatti provides you the lowest entry point when you are planning to invest here in one of their projects. The next two locations which we are going to discover right now are the locations where someone is looking for affordable housing options. One of those locations is Arjan, sits right exactly opposite to Dubai Hills Estate by Imar. This location sits on Al Khil Road on one side. You have the connectivity towards E311, that is Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road, and you have Sukim Street, which is currently under the expansion as we speak right now. This area is good for all those people who are looking for affordable housing options. Especially with Binghatti, you have options here into 4 buildings, out of which 3 buildings are already sold out. But recently they have launched a new building called as Binghatti Hillside. Going forward in this video, I'll show you a render of that particular building itself, where you can find options into studios, 1 bed, 2 bed, and 3 bed apartments, which are one of the most affordable segment housing options you have available in this area. And the kind of infrastructure segment you see in this locality, especially by Binghatti, is something which is uncomparable to any other developer who is working in that area. The second location is Al Jaddaf. Today Al Jaddaf is very less focused by most of the investors because of the location is not well developed today. See the location, geographical location of Al Jaddaf altogether. It is right next to downtown. If you want to leave from Jaddaf and you want to reach towards downtown Dubai, you can reach there within 10 minutes. On the other side, you have Dubai International Airport, the current DXP airport. On the above, you have the older part of Dubai, which is traditional trading market of Dubai, where you have the Gold Souk, Ud Mehta, Karama, Dera, you have Bar Dubai, very next to your Al Jaddaf area. On the other side, you have the vertical city shaping up in Dubai that is called as Dubai Creek Harbour. So Al Jaddaf is surrounded by all these locations, the hustle and bustle of the city, and here you also have affordable segment of housing options starting from studios, 1 bed, 2 bed, and 3 bed. Binghatti is the prominent developer into this location as well. Last week itself, Binghatti has launched a new building over there called as Moonlight by Binghatti, where you have studio options starting from 850 to 900,000 dirhams and 1 bed starting at 1.3 million dirhams. If we look at the location, if you look at the trajectory of the prices and the kind of current rental indexes you have in that area, Binghatti makes the smart choice for all the investors depending on the future scope, future growth of this area. You have the operational metro station right in Jeddah. You have the future metro line, which is Dubai Metro Blue line, which is currently under the construction as we speak, which will connect from Creek towards Academic City. So someone who is studying in Academic City, someone who is working in Silicon Oasis, someone who is working in downtown, for them Al Jaddaf will be the most desirable location for the housing options. But how can someone invest with Binghatti? What are the options, the way someone can initiate their transactions with Binghatti altogether? I'll give you the process. Binghatti offers flexible payment plans and the lowest entry points. In this segment, we are going to understand what sort of payment plans Binghatti provides. Binghatti payment plans are very smooth. You have 20% as a down payment, 50% is spread across the time of construction, and the last 30% is on the handover. Recently, Binghatti has also collaborated with Adib Bank to make sure the mortgage solutions are getting easy for any investor and end user. As soon as the building construction is done 35%, you can take 65% mortgage of the total value. That adds a new benchmark into the industry for all the people who are looking at investing in Dubai real estate when the properties are under construction itself. Because when you see at the mortgage solutions altogether, when the building is ready, then only it's allowed to take a mortgage against the property. But because of this collaboration of Binghatti with Adib, now you can take a mortgage with Binghatti's properties, especially with Adib Bank, when the property is under construction itself. So that adds a more value towards your property proposition altogether. Next, you have iconic landmarks. So in the future, when you look at the trajectory of property appreciation, Binghatti will be a renowned brand. Even today, it's one of the most transformed brands of real estate developers here in Dubai. And in the future as well, it will stand in the top 5 list of real estate developers in Dubai. So anyone who is looking for an affordable housing option, starting at 650,000 dirhams, goes up to 50 million dirhams, you have something in your kitty with Binghatti as a developer.
So that's a wrap up on this insightful episode about Binghatti Developments, a developer which is not just building properties but redefining the skyline of Dubai. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow us to get more insights about the top developers of Dubai and the investment tips. And as always, if you are an investor who's just about to make a move, I would still say don't just wait, start now. Thanks a lot for tuning in, for trusting us and giving us your precious time. Let's catch up in the next episode of Roadies Realtors.